Yo, what is up guys, Chriyu here, back with another video. So today, AnimeChampionsSimulator has just released their 8th update, and it was a pretty short update, but they did add a few things that should be looked at. So let's go ahead and look at the patch notes here. Alright, so update 8, the tournaments and Titan Trials. So what they added is this thing called Titan Trials, which are insanely hard, and they have giant maps and enemies. And apparently you can win permanent and powerful first win rewards. I'm not really sure what that is yet, but I heard it was luck from some people. So they added something called raid tournaments, and the first tournament starts on Sunday, which is tomorrow. And you can race to be the fastest, and you can win limited rewards, guys. Those are going to be crazy because those will have huge value when trading comes out. They also added a food event because it's something for like a charity where they're trying to raise 14 million Robux. And they also added some new OP packs in the store, as well as a cosmic skin called the Wings of Care. Probably going to go ahead and buy these just to support the game, but we'll see. So they also added leaderboard chat tags, and if you're top 100 in the world, you get a chat tag and you can flex on your friends. So I actually do have a leaderboard chat tag, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure what that is because I checked all the leaderboards and I wasn't on any of them, but I don't know, that's cool, I guess. So they also added a new nightmare raid difficulty, and in nightmare you get 2x more skins, which is absolutely insane. They removed the vampire mechanic from the Dio boss and the Jojo raid, because if you guys didn't know, that boss was extremely annoying, so I'm glad they finally got rid of that mechanic. And they also removed the summon mechanics from most raid bosses, like in the Frieza boss where he'd summon little enemies next to him to help him, which was also very annoying. So the Halloween event's gone, but the pumpkin orb is still here for an extra week, so if you guys have candies, make sure to spend them now. And they also buffed the multi-open game pass from 2 to 4, which will probably increase the value of it. And they also balanced the distribution of HP in some raids, and they also buffed Titan a little bit. So here we have, they changed that large number symbols, like all of these are now different, and they also added 2 new skin affixes. One of them is godly. I saw one of my viewers actually got a godly Wings of Care, which I'm pretty sure is the best affix in the game now, and they simplified their devour rewards. And also in the bug fixes, it says here they fixed the bug causing short ult animations to deal more damage than they're supposed to, which is referring to the Astolfo skin, if you guys don't know, aka Starflare. So that is now patched, and now it is no longer the strongest skin in the game, I'm assuming. They also applied speed talent to both move and attack speed, which should make it easier. Well, not easier, it should make doing raids and stuff like that faster. And they fixed an issue of not being able to target a valid enemy, which is really annoying if you're doing raids and you're like switching teams, then your champions wouldn't attack the boss, and it was really annoying. And they added auto scrapping a skin now count for the scrapping quest, which is really good because if you guys didn't know, if you guys had it on auto scrap, it would not count towards your quest, which was very infuriating. So I'm glad they added that. So here in our inventory, we have one of these Wings of Care. There's only about, I think it's 10,000 in the world, and it is a cosmic skin. I don't know why. I think they should have made a cosmic item. Would have made it feel more exclusive. So right now I have a ruthless one, but on the screen right here, this is what a Wings of Care that is godly looks like. It has a crit chance of 18% with a 36% boss damage and a 60% attack speed, as well as a 150% damage increase, which is absolutely insane. That's gotta be better than perfection, because if we look at our perfection skins over here, it only has like 120% damage, so it's gonna be worse than godly. All right, so a few other things in this update. If we go over here, we can see the Wings of Care where you can buy that now, and here is the Foodies Goodie store. We can go ahead and look at these new packs. So in this booster pack here, you get 20,000 gems with 5x boost. I think it's 5 times of all boosts from what I'm looking at right here. Actually, I don't think so. I think it's gonna be like one of each boost because it says 5x, but it's only showing these. So I'm just gonna go ahead and purchase it just because I have some extra Robux laying around. All right, so there we go. We've just bought in it. I don't really need this, but I just want to support the game anyways. So there's also a repeat pack, and there's a premium pack with a flying donut. I'm not going to go ahead and buy this because it's like repeated, and I only want to buy things that are limited at one time. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this premium pack because I think it's, I don't know. The mount's pretty cool, and the ascension cards are nice, but it's overall not that good, but I just want to do it just to support the game anyways, as I said earlier. So there we go. We have now just bought in that, and yeah, so let's go ahead and check out this new mount that we just got. So here it is. I think it's the first mythical mount actually. So let's go ahead and equip it. And if we press V, I think, oh, it actually plays music. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but it plays a little bit of music. Yeah, you guys should be able to hear it, but it does play a little bit of music. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. You can fly with it. So I would definitely say this is the best mount in the game as of update 8. But now that we've done with that, so we want to get perfection or godly on this Wings of Care. I'm not sure what the other affix is besides godly that they added, but hopefully it's something worse than godly, because if they added something DPS better than godly, that would actually take so much scrap to get, dude. It would be actually insane. We have about 2.6 thousand scrap here. Hopefully we're able to get it. So let's just go ahead and go over to our Wings of Care here, and let's start re-rolling. It's going to cost 20 each, which is very expensive. So hopefully we get something. Oh crap, we just actually got the new one. It's called Swift, and I don't know what it does, but it looks pretty mid. Okay, so here we go. Swift, 45% attack speed. Honestly, it's not that good. I would not recommend keeping this. So the only real good affix they added to this update is going to be godly. So hopefully we're able to pull that. Demonic, Ruthless. Okay, so there we go. We just got a perfected Wings of Care. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to keep that. I might just re-roll off of it just to show you guys if we were able to get godly or not. But I just want to go ahead and test it out. So we're going to go ahead and put it on our Levi here. Wait, actually, can we put that on slot 2? Yo, if we actually... Oh my god, guys. We are able to put it on slot 2. It is actually considered an item slot, guys. Yo, that is actually insane. You can use it as slot 1 and 2. So it said earlier that it was a skin, but apparently can also be used as an item here. So this is like an immediate thing that you are going to need to buy if you want to have a really good team, because it's the only cosmic item in the game right now. But just look at our Levi with the Wings of Care and the samurai skin. That is so cool, dude. I don't know why, but I feel like it blends together really well. But wow, that is actually crazy, dude. If you guys are gonna have top tier DPS, the Wings of Care are gonna be a need right now, because there's no other cosmic in the game right now that does that. But I'm gonna probably buy some more just because I want to have like a bunch of them. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna actually re-roll off of this just because I want to see if we are able to get godly. So there we go. We just re-rolled off perfection. I don't know how rare godly is, but hopefully we can pull it. Alright, so we just spent all of our scrap here, and if you look at my inventory right now, we have literally 0 scrap. Well, actually we have 2, but still we were not able to get godly on our Wings of Care, so that's pretty unfortunate. So I'm gonna go ahead and unequip these now because I'm not trying to use arcane on something, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put his ACS slicer back on because I'm not gonna use that. It's kind of mid when it's non-perfection or godly. Alright, so the other thing that they added was a nightmare raid, like as we saw earlier, has 2x more drops. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna solo a Land of Giants nightmare raid. Actually, you know what, Land of Giants is kind of annoying, so we're gonna go ahead and do a Cursed City nightmare raid, and we're gonna go ahead and test how difficult this raid is. So let's go ahead and put our units onto auto attack, and these units are kind of tanky. I'm not gonna lie, they have like 30 trillion HP, so I think we should be able to complete this raid. I think it will just take a decent amount of time here. We're just gonna go ahead and keep going through this raid right here. This mob is very tanky. I'm not sure what's up with it, but this mob is like refusing to die. All right, so we just cleared the first room. It took longer than I had hoped, so hopefully we're able to clear this raid. I don't know if our DPS is going to be any lower because they actually nerfed the Astolfo skin, but hopefully they don't because they actually buffed perfection. Well, as far as I know, I think they did. But we are at some point going to have to go for a full team of godly skins because they're just so much better than perfection now. There we go. We just cleared the second room with about 13 minutes remaining. I don't know if we're going to be able to complete this. Hopefully we will. I think I'm going to have to go for the extra chest just to show you guys the extra drop skin rate. But these raids are pretty challenging considering that I am a pretty good player and that I am on some of the leaderboards. The fact that I'm struggling with it this much is kind of really not that good. Like these curses in here have over 34 trillion HP, which isn't really that impressive, but the fact that it's just like a regular mob and not even like a mini boss or anything like that makes it just really annoying to deal with, because the bosses in Impossible have like the same amount of HP as this curse right here. So we're just gonna keep going and proceed through the raid. We're just gonna go ahead and keep going. So there is 3 new codes that have been added. So the first code is going to be ACS food event. That is the first code, guys. Is gonna go ahead and give you a bunch of boosts. The second code is going to be tournaments, which will give you a bunch of more potions, and it will give you 2,000 gems as well. And the last code is going to be waiting giants, because you are currently waiting for the giant time trial. Well, I don't know why, but right now the code isn't working. It's saying there's a bug and it said I already used it, but I didn't use it, so I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. I guess I just got scammed out of some extra boost, but whatever, I guess. This boss is really tanky right here. This like it's not even a boss, just like a regular mob, and it is 100 trillion HP, dude. That is absolutely insane. And for some reason this bridge curse is bugged. It's at 0 HP, but it's still alive. I'm not really sure why the game has so many bugs like that. A bunch of mobs are surviving with like 0 HP, and I have no idea why it's happening. So now all we have to do is kill this finger boss right here. It has 100 trillion HP, which is absolutely insane. So we're just gonna go ahead and take that down, and we'll be back after we finish this finger right here. All right, so we just took down the finger boss, and now we're gonna go ahead and travel through. And this boss right here has 700 trillion HP, guys. That is absolutely insane. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that because the boss is summoning these little like wood balls that each have 3 trillion HP. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to complete it, but hopefully we can complete this raid. But bro, it has 700 trillion HP. That is almost 1 quadrillion HP, which is absolutely insane. That is like half of the amount of damage that I did to start of hour when I had boost on. So to say that boss is light is an absolute understatement. You know what, guys, now I think about it, there's like no way that we're gonna be able to complete this. This boss just has way too much HP right now. So if you guys are gonna want to complete this, you're gonna have to do it with groups of like high tier players, because right now it's just like undoable as a solo player. I don't like, honestly, maybe if you're like the best team in the world, there's a chance that you can complete this raid, but as of now, this raid is just too impossible for me to do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and abandon it and head back to the Champion City. All right, guys, so now that we're back in Champion City, before we end this video, I'm actually gonna go ahead and buy 5 more of these Wings of Care. The reason I'm doing this is because they are all limited skins and they are the only cosmic items in the game right now, so I don't want to waste my chance to buy them while I can. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buy as many of them as I can, because in the event that there is no more cosmic items in the near future, I want to be able to have them at my disposal. Obviously, maxing these out is going to be extremely expensive, but it's going to be worth it in my opinion. So yeah, we just bought like 4 of them. Let's see. So we have Swift, Arcane, Conquest, Swift, and Ruthless. So we didn't get any good ones. Most of them have Swift actually. So now we have 6 of these Wings of Care. We now only need 2 of them if we want to have a full team of them. But yeah, that's basically all that was added to this update. What do you guys think about the update? I know it was kind of short, but do you guys agree with all the changes that they made? Let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.